What's going on, guys? Spencer the Bass Bros here, bringing our second ever episode of Tackle Tip Tuesdays. And what we're going to be talking to you about this week is bait casting reels. And right now I have my Cabela's MagTouch 50th anniversary rod with my Revo, Abu Garcia Revo SX. And what I'm going to be using today for the example is this little Carolina rig weight right here. I believe it's a 1/4 ounce, maybe 3/8. I don't know, but that's not really relevant. But yeah, so basically what we're going to be talking about today is setting your drag, your brake, and how to properly store these bad boys right here. So yeah, first of all, whenever you want to set your drag, what you're going to look at first is whenever the reel comes in. I don't know which side this one was on, but you have your maximum side right here and your minimum side right here. And this is for your brake overall with the magnetic brake system that's in this reel. You're going to set it to your max if you want it. I have it about close to in the middle, maybe a little bit more on the higher drag side. But I do keep it on a looser drag whenever I'm actually setting the brake for these, for whenever I'm using my lures. So as you can see here, I'll let you guys watch the spool for this weight right here. And this is probably where I keep it for my other rigs too. And the reason why I keep it so loose is whenever I make this cast, I can keep my thumb right here and regulate how much line is coming out of the spool. So I can basically feel it with whenever any loops or anything gets in there, and I can stop it if I want to. If I believe it can cast out, I'll let it keep on going. But basically this knob right here is what's going to set your brake. This, if you pull it backwards towards you for left-handed reel, it's going to make it tighter. Pushing it forward is going to make it looser. So if I want to make this thing fall slower, I'm going to pull the drag back towards me. As you can see, the speed of the spool significantly slows down as I tighten it more. As you can see here, it's barely even falling anymore. But I usually keep it to where it's pretty loose on here, so then I can just regulate it with my thumb. So I can slow this thing down to where it'll go slower just by using the tip of my thumb. And that's something you'll learn from experience. And another thing that you want to do is make sure that your brake or your drag is properly set. So if you're going to hook into a big fish, you don't want to have this bad boy turn all the way up to where it's like hard to pull out even. You want to have this looser to where it's still like a decent amount of drag on there. So it can put a firm hook set in that fish, but it won't have the integrity of your line compromised due to the fact that you have your reel tightened all the way down. And what I'm going to do is show you guys a different brake system on a different reel. This is my Shimano Curado 200E7 reel. This is a right-handed reel, so it's a little bit different. But basically what I wanted to show you guys is this centrifugal brake system on here. So there's this little lever on this side rather than that dial that you can spin. So I'm going to open that up. Whoa. Alright, that kind of scared me, but yeah, so basically that part will come off. And as you can see in here, I'll let you guys see a close-up view. There's these little metal rods with dowels over them. And basically right now I have one of these pulled out, so it'll loosen up the drag a little bit more. So the more you have on the inside, or actually, the more you push down, the less drag there'll be on the reel. Or the less brake there'll be on the reel for the centrifugal force. Because the more of these that you have out, that'll slow down this as it's spinning. So basically, as you can see, whenever I'm turning the reel, that's spinning as well. So this is what slows down whenever you're making that cast. This is what slows down the bait before it hits the water, so you don't backlash as much. So if you want more drag, you're gonna have to push these bad boys, pull these bad boys out to where it'll stop it more. So I only have two out. And of course, that's another thing, like with the Revo, you're gonna have to get a feel for it. So you're gonna go out there on the water. If there's not enough brake that you feel in your cast, you're wondering why you're backlashing a little bit, check these things out. See if you can pull any of them out to help you with your brake, or if you feel like your casting distance is significantly compromised due to the fact that your brake is too tight, to check these things as well, because one of these might be pushed, all of them might be pulled out rather than only a couple. And basically I'm going to tell you about storing your bait casting reels. So whenever you get your bait on there or whatever, you're going to pull it up tight. And if you're going to be storing with other reels, what you're going to do is you're going to pull this line up, and basically I just twist my rod to where the line, as you can see, the line isn't showing anywhere. So if there's another hook or anything, there's a lot less chance that it's going to get snagged on there. And right after you're done with that, one of the most important things to do is loosen this drag up all the way. And whenever you do that, that helps the integrity of your drag on your reel to be saved, and it'll let your drag last longer on your reel, because that's one of the first things that goes out along with your brake system. and it just basically puts a lot less stress on your reel. So yeah, that's basically all I have to tell you guys on this video. Expect maybe a bag reveal or something like that coming out soon. Should be going to the Dodge County PFA tomorrow, so probably be making another fishing vlog for you guys. It's going to be awesome. You guys need to check it out. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Spencer from the Bass Bros, and we'll catch you guys later.